Hey guys, it's Logan here with Hydra572. In a few days, my entire review of the Spyderco 2014 product guide will go up, but first I wanted to go ahead and get the information out there and just show you guys some of the new stuff that we haven't seen yet from Spyderco. So I'm just going to thumb through and just point at anything that's got new next to it. Here we see the Tusk, a mariner's knife with a little punch to untie knots, which I'm not particularly interested in because it looks uncomfortable, but if you are a mariner, I bet that's pretty cool. And I'll thumb through, nothing new for a while here. Till past the value folders. The Zabo, they have a new coloration on. We've already seen that, but it is relatively new. Same thing with the Southard. We have an all blacked out version that's relatively new. The Battle Station is new and exciting. It's relatively small to be that aggressively styled, but I am interested. It looks like a quartermaster or a mantis knife, and I really like that look. A little bit busier than Spyderco usually is, but I think it'll be really exciting, and I hope it's successful because I'd like to see some more edgy designs like this from Spyderco. Here we have the Carahawk, which I handled in store today, and it just wasn't very comfortable. The entire ring sticks out of your pocket while you're carrying it, and the blade is just very small. The Domino, which isn't actually new, we all know the Domino. Here we have all kinds of new stuff. The double bevel, which I think has been out for a while, and I'm not all that interested in, just because it costs a whole lot of money, and the double bevel grind doesn't do anything to attract me. The Rock, which kind of has a butcher's knife thing going on, 3-inch type blade, and I wish that finger choil was fully recessed. I don't think they're intending on people using that as a finger choil, but with an already medium-sized handle, I wish they would have just gone ahead and fleshed it out and give us that option. Didn't play with that one in store yet, though. The Kiwi 4, I'm not a real big fan of the Kiwi 3's ergonomics, the stainless steel version, and so I probably won't like that either. The Firefly is a relatively small blade, but it's got a really cool bolster design and a color of G10 that we haven't seen from Spyderco ever, I think, or at least not in a really long time. I'm hoping the price on this one comes out pretty low. I haven't checked the retail price guide yet, but I'm hoping these get to the market reasonably priced because I think those could be a really big winner for Spyderco. Clip is not reversible though, I wish that it was. Here we have the Tatanka, which Chad tells me is Spanish for bull, though I bet that's wrong because it came from Chad. Spyderco's largest knife, 5-inch blade, and I do plan on picking one up because I've asked for larger blades from Spyderco before, and it looks like they're going ahead and delivering. This one, I believe, has the power lock, which is a new locking mechanism for them. I believe they're stealing a little bit from Cold Steel, which honestly I've wished somebody would do for a long time. Either that or license it. We'll talk about that a little bit in the full-on catalog review. Here we have the Mike Draper folder, which again is basically for me dependent on whether or not this thing is cost efficient, because it looks cool, but other than that I can't think of a whole lot to recommend it over Spyderco's other models. And we'll continue to flip through the Hungarian, which is still relatively new. I felt that one in store, and it's better than it looks. I guess it gets photographed badly, because I never thought that this one looked all that good. But I held it in store. They didn't do the thumb ramp correctly, I guess because they wanted to stick with that bolster, and that's uncomfortable. There's no good spot to put your thumb. But otherwise, it is better than it looks, and if you are Hungarian, or if you're interested in that knife design, take a look at it. It is pretty cool. So we continue flipping through. I suppose Clip-It tools are new. Not all that interesting to me because I already carry most of these tools with me on a daily basis, and I just don't like the ergonomics of Spyderco's smaller stuff very much. But if it gets one tool that isn't in somebody's normal EDC into their pocket, I guess that's a pretty positive thing. We continue flipping. Not a whole lot has changed for a while. We have a new Pingo looking thing, which again I'm just not very interested in. I don't have to carry slip joints where I live, and so, you know, maybe that's the Spyderco that's new. A slip joint styled kind of like the Pingo. Yep, not very interested for me, but for my viewers that live in some place where they can't carry locking knives, that might be a pretty cool thing. The Salt knives, I believe, have stayed all the same. Here we have Spyderco's Sprint Runs. Most of what they're doing, it looks like, is taking their normal blades and releasing them with Aogami, I'm terrible at Japanese, super blue steel, which I hear is an excellent steel, though I just can't see a reason to go out and add them to my collection just because of this. The Spyderco Goddard with green G10, though, that I want. That's Spyderco's first blade, and they're releasing it very stylishly as a sprint run, and that I do believe I want. Fixed blades, I believe, have stayed basically the same, save for the Serrata, which looks kind of like they took the Bushcraft's handle and put it on the Temperance 2's blade shape, which I think could be a really successful formula. That might be a real winner for them. After that, we don't have anything new for quite a while. Nothing has changed with the Sharp Maker, still very fantastic, and all their sharpening stones. And nothing's new until we get to the Finch 2, a new small bird knife, and I'm not incredibly interested. It's a little on the small side handle-wise for me, and the ergonomics aren't fantastic. And I believe that is everything that has changed, besides the introduction of the power lock, which we discuss in the full-on catalog review in a few days. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Hope you're looking forward to some really cool new Spyderco products in the incoming year. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more of the same.